In the age of mirrors and echoes, the cry for self-love reverberates endlessly. Love yourself. Yet beneath the glittering surface of affirmations and self-care routines lies a deeper question, unasked and unanswered. What is self-love actually? Is it indulgence, acceptance, worship of the self, or is it something far more elusive, far more profound? Self-love is a term that humankind has adorned with countless masks. To some, it is a shield, a defense against the harshness of a world that values production over personhood. To others, it is an excuse, a justification for selfishness cloaked in the language of healing. But peel back these layers, and you find something both terrifying and liberating. Self-love, in its truest form, is a confrontation with the self. We are told to love ourselves as though it were simple, as though love were a feeling that could be summoned by mantra or ritual. But love, in its highest form, is not easy. To love anything deeply, whether another person, a craft, or oneself, requires struggle, effort, and sacrifice. Love demands that you face the unvarnished truth of what you are, not merely the comforting illusion of what you wish to be. To love oneself is to stand before the mirror, not with rose-colored glasses, but with ruthless honesty. It is to see the cracks in your soul and resist the urge to either idolize or condemn them. The self, like any great work of art, is both beautiful and flawed, both masterpiece and ruin. True self-love is the willingness to see this duality and embrace it, not in complacency, but in the commitment to become. Modern self-love often strays into narcissism, a hollow mimicry of love that feeds the ego while starving the soul. Narcissism is not love. It is a mirror turned inward, reflecting only what you want to see. It is indulgence without accountability, celebration without growth. It whispers you are perfect as you are, but true self-love responds, you are worthy, but you can be more. To love oneself truly is to reject the comfort of stagnation. It is to demand growth, even when growth is painful. It is to challenge yourself, to hold yourself to a higher standard, not out of self-loathing, but out of reverence for the potential that lies within you. Nietzsche wrote of the Übermensch, the one who transcends, who creates new values rather than inheriting them. In this we find a clue to the essence of self-love. It is not merely a feeling, but an act of creation. To love yourself is to become the artist of your own soul, to shape your being as a sculptor shapes marble. But creation requires destruction. To love yourself is to dismantle the parts of you that no longer serve, to burn away the old so that the new may rise. This is not a gentle process. It is a crucible, a furnace that forges the self through fire and struggle. And yet, it is only through this process that you can become something worthy of your own love. Self-love, paradoxically, cannot exist in isolation. Love, by its nature, is expansive. It reaches outward as well as inward. To love yourself is to recognize your connection to others, to see that your worth is not diminished but enhanced by the worth of those around you. In loving yourself, you learn to love humanity, not in a vague, abstract sense, but in the raw, messy reality of human existence. You see your own flaws reflected in others, and their strengths reflected in you. Self-love becomes a bridge, not a wall. Ultimately, self-love is an act of courage. It is the courage to face yourself, to accept yourself, and to demand more of yourself. It is the courage to see yourself not as a finished product, but as a work in progress, not as a fixed identity, but as a becoming. To love yourself is to engage in a lifelong dialogue with the self, a dialogue that is honest, challenging, and, above all, transformative. It is not a destination, but a journey, not a state of being, but a state of becoming. And so, when you ask, what is self-love actually? You are asking not for a definition, but for a challenge. You are asking to see yourself as you truly are, and to commit, with all your flaws and strengths, to the art of your own becoming. Self-love is not a command to be obeyed or a feeling to be conjured. It is a path to be walked, a truth to be lived, and a love to be earned.